Phoenix Cowboys first. Game time, Brian. Yeah. Out here playing this, but yo, screw it. If it's Cowboys talk, man. Started with a route, just a mailbag full, delivering letters. Now I'm dropping that fuel from the 9 to 5 to the Cowboys grind. Turn my voice into a platform, game time grind. Every snap, every play, break it all down. Blue and silver pride, yeah, I rep this town. From the news to the rumors, every hot debate. If it's Cowboys talk, man, I'm never late. They say America's team, yeah, the name holds weight. 5 rings deep and we still chase 8. No matter win or lose, I stay locked in. Every game day, it's game time again. Game time, Brian, put the star in the sky. Talking about the boys till the day I die. From the mailbound crying to the YouTube fan. Now the whole world knows my name. Tune in, lock in, yeah. We going live, Cowboys Nation. Yeah, we ride or die. Opinions fly, but the passion stays. Every day's game time, press play. Dak takes the snap, Michael on the chase. Talking O-line, defense, who's making the plays. Trades, rumors, draft picks too. If it's Cowboys news, then you know I come through. No network scripts, just a fan with a voice.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian here. As we sit here on this, I don't know, Hallie, I don't know how it is in Texas, but it is a beautiful day. Although our allergies are not good here. Don't ask me why, but the allergy season is hit big time out the gate. Everybody's sick around here. I'm pretty good, but I'm not going to complain. Snow and ice really took a toll on me this year. Falling and it was just an absolute. It was the ice, not so much the snow, everybody, but the ice was as bad as I've ever seen it. So, we sit here, like 23 days, 23 days away from the NFL draft. And like we said, everybody, Dallas Cowboys is talking with the Miami Dolphins. They're talking with the Dolphins, and the Dolphins, they came out, right, and they said that we're going to keep him long-term. Now, it makes no sense. They've restructured contracts of guys that they actually do want to keep, younger guys. He is an elite linebacker that's due a contract. They have not restructured it. They said they're working on a contract. He's a part of the future. Well, he's going to play this year at 29, Allie. Don't believe it. That's just a negotiating tactic. I mean, can he stay? I guess, but they're literally having a fire sale with anything and everything, pennies on a dollar.
Trying to push his price up for everybody to get him.
And that's what you do. I'm happy that my team is being proactive in trying to fill this need before the draft. Everybody, people want to say, and we're going to break down, like I was telling Hallie, we're going to break down the Stephen Jones interview. It's about 30 minutes. We're going to stop it. We're going to I'll let it play when he's just, talking out the side of his neck, but we'll call him on it. Some good things, some bad things. We'll fast forward some stuff that, that league meetings wise. Now, one of the things that they're trying to do, Hallie, which I am against, is trading picks five years out. I think you go down the NBA track where that's a disaster. The NBA, the product of the NBA, I'm sorry, everybody, it's a disaster. So
to take the example of Luka, when we traded him, it's downhill from there.
But I mean, just imagine you're getting so desperate to win that you're trading 5 years down the road first round picks. And again, in the NFL, it's a different type situation regarding injuries, career ending. When they want to trade picks 5 years down, now they are shooting it down. But Hallie, the difference is the average lifespan of an NFL player is like less than 3 years. And when you took it, obviously the stars, stay there longer, but just the average lifespan of a guy who comes in the NFL, tries to make a team, makes a team, is like 3 years. So it is absolutely, crazy. What's up, Jimbo? How you doing, brother? So I'm on board with not trading outside. I don't know what the current, how long. I think it's just next year's. I don't think it's, anything more than 1 year. But if just put it in the chat, but I don't like the whole 5 years down the road. Maybe it's a couple years down the road, but that's about as much as I would want to do. You don't know. I mean, we gave up multiple first-round picks for Joey Galloway. We gave up multiple first-round picks for the wide receiver. Well, it wasn't two firsts. It was a first and a second for Roy Williams, right? I think for Detroit. We've been down that road. So, what's up, Dirty Sanchez? How you doing, brother? So, yeah, Jordan Brooks, they're saying it's probably going to take that number 92. Now, would you do that, Hallie? 92 straight up with Jordan Brooks?
Well, that's our third, isn't it? Or is that our?
Yes, that's our third round.
That I might do.
Yeah,
Then
I think
again,
you would have to.
right? Yeah, I would think so. That
If you
to
want the
me is
player,
not too
Hallie,
extravagant.
if you want the player, right? If you want the player,
Yes.
stop playing with your food. You know, I'm sorry, everybody. I know you're always trying to win the deal, and as we're getting ready to watch with Stephen Jones, and we'll stop it. He talks about missing on Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean. Yeah, they made a run, but it wasn't enough, and okay, I'm not that upset about that because I wasn't big on the Kobe Dean anyway. He would have helped. He would have been able to explain everything, have everybody on the right page. But these two guys played college ball together or went to Georgia, and now they want to take and play together in Vegas. You can't be upset with that. Supposedly they made a great offer, but in free agency, you need to overpay. Unfortunately, you want a guy, you need to overpay. It's like I told us to wait. It's like buying a beer at the ballpark. I'm not a big beer drinker. I sure as heck don't want to spend $18 for a beer, Hallie. That's just me. You know,
I could get a whole 6-pack.
You know what I mean? I don't, and if I do, I'm with you. You know, so I mean, I will have a beer here or there, but as far as waking up and just pounding beers, there's no way. Especially for $18, I ain't doing it. Sorry, it's not that I don't have money or I just. Maybe in the right situation, and I'm with a friend. Fine, I'll buy you a beer, you know. But that's about it. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, if it comes in those big old bongs,
you know. So that's what it is. It's like going to Rodeo Drive and you know you're trying to find clothes when you know you get the idea. Everybody, I think you're going to overspend, but this is what happens now. Like we're gonna break it down, but he starts talking about comp picks and how they're not gonna get any, and it's almost like it hurts him. Well, that's a good thing, people, but don't expect Dallas to give up much draft capital for next year. I know we talked about it, but next year's draft is so impactful with studs up and down that I might even think about Hallie. I know my Dallas fans may hate me for saying this, is taking number 20 and trading completely out of the first round and trading and getting a middle of the second round and getting a one next year. You're still going to have a first. You're still going to have a second. You may have your third. Like, of course, if not, we're getting a all-pro linebacker, everybody. I would, if I knew, if let's say there's a team who wants to trade all the way up from 20. Let's say they're picking 40. I'm sorry. You get their second round pick, maybe something else, and a 1 next year. Yes, please. I want 2 picks in the first round going into next year's draft. I know we keep saying, well, you keep looking at next year. All right, but that player that you get at 20. Here's the problem I have with not getting an impact linebacker now. Or even after the draft. I mean, you could do this after the draft, Hallie. You know, we got George Pickens after the draft. A lot of our bigger moves happen after the draft. You know, is the linebacker is the one position where I think Dallas may actually want to make a move before the draft. And we said, well, why would you say that? Because Sonny Styles could be there, or you could have it. Okay, but even Sonny Styles. Are you ready for Sonny Styles to call a Christian Parker defense in the NFL? I'm not saying don't draft Sonny Styles. I don't feel comfortable with any of these rookies. You given the keys to the kingdom and or the defense as a rookie. There's always a learning curve. Even with C.J. Allen, we hear how great he is, smart, and he's a great teacher. Didn't look the best, but again, I'm not trying to be mean, but, I still wouldn't be comfortable with a rookie who's never played the National Football League calling it defense. Can it happen? Sure, it can happen. Do I want it to happen? Absolutely not. I want to go out and get a veteran, Hallie, which is why, from what I'm
Yeah, I
hearing,
feel better with a veteran
yeah,
being the green dot than like
that's
you
what
were
I mean.
saying.
We're going to get
Mhm.
another. I would rather go out, right, and that's why I always tell Rob A. and Drew, it's multi-leveled. If you're going to tell me that we're going to go out and get an all-pro linebacker, right, in Jordan Phillips, and we move down with 20 and we get a couple other picks, we get a really good pick at 12, okay, now we're like, cooking with gas here. We're actually doing pretty good. And then you fill in the gaps after the draft with other trades. Again, you got to understand, teams are going to be willing to trade after the draft, just like they were last year when we went and got George Pickens, because every team is going to go into the draft, and who knows what they're going to draft. They may draft a stud at a position that they're heavy in, that they want to alleviate salary by trading that said player. And then you raise your hand and go, we're here, and that's how you get a George Pickens for a third-round draft pick. What's up, Momo? How you doing, brother? So I'm going to start this, and then we'll stop it. It's about 21 minutes long, so we'll try and make it fast, and then we'll get into some mock drafts. I'm going to text Wade and see if he'll come in. I didn't tell nobody I was going live, so all right, let's see.
Go ahead.
What do you make of what you're able to do in free agency, and where do you find that the linebacker part of the mix that you need?
Yeah, I think, at the end of the day, I think we checked a lot of boxes. I think we really improved our football team. Feel really good, about what we accomplished. And I think we were, between trades, between negotiations, between signing our own guys, doing things, that we felt were needed. I think we got a lot done, as it pertains to the linebacker. I think it was well written that we, made some runs. We didn't get it done, but obviously that's something that still, we hadn't checked that box yet, and but we still got a big draft ahead of us, and we'll continue to look at other opportunities that might present themselves.
Was it disappointing not closing the deal on those linebackers?
I wouldn't say disappointing. Anytime you're in the hunt for something, you'd like to think things could work out, but we also have we look at every situation differently, and obviously in those particular cases it just didn't work out.
You need to get a veteran linebacker in the room before the draft?
I don't think it has to be before the draft. No, I don't think there's any timing on that. I go back to player acquisitions, 365 days.
Yeah.
We've got good players after the draft. In terms of players that have played in the league, there's always, opportunities for trades, and we'll continue to look at every avenue. Obviously, the draft is one of them as well.
You got a Pickens last half of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you guys wanted a receiver in the draft.
Yeah, and that paid out pretty good. Played out good.
How important
Sign him.
is the contingency plan to have linebacker going into the draft and post-draft?
Yeah, we're always, wouldn't necessarily call it a plan, other than the plan is to, to add, skill at that position. And whether it's the draft, whether it's...
Real quick, the West Virginia country boy, he says the same shit every year, but they did spend a lot more money in free agency than normal. And what I like the most, West Virginia, is they didn't pigeonhole themselves and say, well, we only want 6'1", or 6 foot and higher corners, or guys that are over 200 pounds. They just went and got ball players. We talked about the number of guys. They picked up Kendrick a couple days ago, another very, very sneaky good pick that a lot of people who are haters won't give us any credit for. Again, Dallas is one of the better teams at doing this. Now, I thought they didn't have a good year last year in doing it, bringing in Elam and some guys. They actually traded for Elam, and they actually traded for Murray, believe it or not. It was ridiculous. But the actual 1-year deals, I like the fact, hey, Logan, how are you? I like the fact that Dallas is willing to get ball players. You got Kobe Durant. He's going to fit fine in this defense. You got Kendrick. You got Locke, PJ Locke, who's just a very good veteran in the backfield. We actually got a very crowded backfield. I think we got room for one more nickel the corner. So when we're talking about doing mock drafts, look for a nickel type guy. Look for a nickel type situation.
Yeah, we also got Bullard, being
Bullard,
33. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bullard.
Bullard. Everybody's pooing that. He's played in the league 10
Uh,
years, okay? He's
mhm.
played in the league 10 years, everybody. He's very good at doing one thing, stopping the run. Get him. He's not guaranteed to make the team, but he probably will because he does it phenomenally. He stops the run. In run situations, in short down his situations, you want him next to the Quinnen, next to Kenny. I mean, you can go. I mean, I'm okay with it. And I'm not going to break down all the moves. They've done a lot. But to West Virginia Country Boys, his point is they spent more on Jalen Thompson than they've had in any player in over 10 years in guaranteed money in a free agent. We could say that, is he unbelievable? No, he's better than average, though. He's a quality safety who can do it all. And what was nice is he's not huge. He's 6 foot. He could play the run. He could stay on the field and play in nickel situations if need be. He could play deep. He's just an all-around good football player. About time Dallas started picking decent ball players instead of trying to fit a certain mode. That's what's nice. But let's listen to more of Stephen Jones.
Free agency,
AKA
whether it's a
Catboy.
trade or a combination of all the above, we'll look at all avenues.
You talked about in the past how trade prices can kind of be inflated around draft time. Is that still kind of here as you look at this linebacker situation and potentially the trade market?
Yeah, I mean,
Kinda mute, Mo.
things do evolve as you go, and some people, draft picks obviously get more and more valuable as people get fired up about the upcoming draft. They're doing their homework. They're looking at all the guys who are going to be coming in the draft. They get fired up about it, and picks become a premium. And then after the draft, when sometimes you don't check all the boxes you need to check, then people start looking to add things through other ways, and then people draft into areas where it may make another player expendable that they may decide to move away from after the draft. So everything's a lot of moving parts to it, but obviously we're looking at that linebacker spot. It's something that y'all are asking about. It's on our radar, but for the most part,
Hey,
I
Linda.
do feel like we've checked a lot of boxes in terms of what we needed to do on the defensive side of the ball.
You made a run at next spot. You understand? Different making type of
Yeah, Linda says Dallas is moving like it wants to secure some depth, but bust the budget? For them, Linda, it is busting the budget. Like I said, they've spent more money in free agency now and in a player. Now you have to account for Rashawn Gary, but you did lose Osa. Now they're taking a decent sized cap hit, even though they're saving. And it's weird, like dead money hit. They're taking what, like a decent amount. I want to say like 14 million or something, but they're saving on the cap, if that makes any sense. Overall, they're saving, but I hear you, Linda, but they have done more than they normally do. And I would argue that it's normally a good philosophy not to kill yourself in free agency. Dallas will do some trading, but I don't think you want to go into free agency year in and year out and have to do what because we see these teams doing it every year, going in and spending money, right? I mean, now it did help Washington. Momo's here. It did help you guys a couple years ago get all the way to a championship game or the divisional game. But, you go ahead, Momo.
Yes, it was a championship game. Here's my thing though, about this so-called busting the budget and this salary cap. The salary cap is the biggest myth in NFL today for me. correct me if I'm wrong. You can be so far over the cap, but long as the end of the year you bring it down to zero
No, you
or to
have
a
to
reasonable
be
amount,
no.
so you won't be minus.
You
So the
you have
salary
to be
cap,
cap compliant. Yeah, by the start of the league year, which is already
yeah.
done. You
So
have to
so
be under by
so
now.
secondly, it's BS. All this going over the cap, oh mine's the cap, under
Well,
the
you can't
cap,
go
all
over
the
the cap.
procrastinators, the analysts, and the YouTuber who and fans who follow that. Basically, all you got to do is pay overspend money. I hear the Miami's 177 million. Long as they get down to the end of the year, down to
No,
zero, they
no, no,
good.
no, 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 no. They again. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of
No,
it.
I'm just saying,
I
basically,
hear
that's
what
what
you're
that is.
saying, but you have to be cap compliant by the start of the league year, and then
Yeah,
you.
the league
It
year
already
just
started,
started.
right? So, uh, but you also have to look at how the contracts are structured and what's coming down the road regarding some of these contracts. I'm not here to
Right,
hammer anybody, but the way the Eagles have structured a couple of their contracts, they got some serious money still hitting the books. So
right.
you can't just, you have to sign guys early, which is, I think the Eagles are the best organization at doing. They sign their guys early to save. Now, in that situation, I will tell you, we've seen players say, look at Bryce Harper for the Phillies, right? He's already saying, well, my deal is below market value now. Well, okay, but you got that money when there's only a couple teams offering it, and you chose us. Now, it's almost like these guys want extra. There is that
Yeah.
chance that
Thank you,
these
National,
NFL
for
players.
beating them Phillies down yesterday. Thank you. I
Yeah, I
appreciate
know
it.
you busted our ass. We're down 1-3, but it's early yet. But you know, I'm gonna finish this video, but we'll stop it. I just want to hear what he has to say. That was my crux. Then we'll get into some mock drafts. But you know, that's what it is. You have to be salary. You just can't totally F the salary cap. You have to look like. People are right. It's hard to have two wide receivers making 30 and your quarterback making 60. That's not very. You can't do that for too many years, or you're literally going to be not good. You need to be able to draft and develop as well. But let's just listen for a little bit, and we'll stop and go.
You didn't get him.
They're talking about
So
Max
you went
Crosby.
Pivoted to Rashawn Gary. But as far as getting a difference maker, what you were trying to do,
He looks
did you
horrible,
accomplish
though.
that, or you look at
Jesus.
Christian Parker as a difference maker with his defense?
The makeup of our football team's constantly evolving, and we look at a lot of different situations. We look at some that never hit the media, if you will, and then some people get their hands on information, and you are aware of situations that we pursued, but we're always looking to make our football team better, and if we can find that situation, then we'll do it. We really like our football team. We like what we did with our coaching staff in the offseason, starting with Christian Parker, and then the staff he and Coach Schottenheimer put together, I think was outstanding. And then I think we've, really getting to know what Christian, what his philosophy is and what we need the type of players we need to help him have success on that side of the ball. I think we've gotten a great feel for. So this will continue to evolve, and we're always looking for ways to get better.
How important was it to be able to get that third-round pick and the decision to move on from Osa? What kind of went into that?
Yeah, I just think, obviously, Osa's a really good football player, and he represents everything you want in a football player, both on and off the field. He's a class act. He did everything the right way while he was a Cowboy. It was just one of those situations, with our resources and the interior defensive line. There were a lot of resources there, and to be able to, not only, from a pick standpoint, it was nice, but obviously financially and cap-wise, there was a lot of resources tied up there too. And, when we sat down and had our conversations with Christian and where we needed to, emphasize certain areas, then certainly, we had to make a tough decision there. But again, I can't say it enough. What a class act Osa was, what he did for our organization, the way he represented himself, his leadership.
He does, Cage. He does.
Nothing but the best.
And just any more comments.
Yeah, we talk about Osa, and the loss of Osa Odigizua. Again, he's a great football player. No, I know people don't like when I say the word great. He's a very good football player. Again, he didn't fit, and this just goes to what we've been saying for years. Dallas gives full autonomy to their, their coaches, especially the ones that they that are as high of as they are of Christian Parker. I look for Dallas. This is why when we do a mocks, I'm telling you, if Peter Woods is there and they do end up picking two, I think they'll take Woods over a lot of guys. They love Peter Woods. Peter Woods is an absolute stud. Now he will, again, like we went and got the Chargers, Tito Agbania. He played hell against us. He played hell against the Eagles this last year. We got him on a cheaper deal. Again, he's a space eater. He can't get penetration. He's going to be on the defensive line as a rotational guy. So you need guys who fit, and that's what they're doing.
I'm just saying.
You saw Bullard. That he fits.
I have to call this guy out. He's like a used, shady salesman.
Who are you talking about?
Steven. He looks
he's shady
sunburned.
as hell. That's bullshit. If you love a player, you do anything to keep him. Don't tell me does Cap. If you appreciate the player off and on the field, you keep him.
Well, he looks like the Peanut Man, and that's why I've called him full of crap, boy.
That was all bullshit.
Osa wasn't going to fit in this scheme, though.
But yeah, he wasn't going to fit in the scheme at all anyway.
Don't come up on the cameras and say, hey, he's a great guy. No, stop saying that. He's a casualty. He's a number.
Hold on. Just because you trade someone don't mean you got it. Momo, just because you trade someone don't mean you don't like the person.
It's like Momo.
No, you using them as bait to get to up. I'm just saying.
Like Momo showing up at the draft in a pair of skinny jeans, right?
I am.
If he does, then that's a problem, right? We don't want.
Oh my god, dude!
Only women wear skinny jeans. Men don't wear skinny jeans. That's a fact.
I know. I'm wearing Speedos when it comes to the draft.
If he shows up in skinny jeans, then he got to go. He may be out. He may sleep in a tent out back. So
he might look like Jaden Daniels after a while.
Yeah, he'd be looking like Jaden. He comes in there looking like Jaden, right? What's up, Vinny? How are you, brother? Dirty Sanchez. When did we enter the octagon? Yeah, right.
I'm just saying. I just hate when I hear owners talk about how much they love a player, and you bait. It's sort of like I'm ex-military. And I was telling a guy last night, hey, if the military needs you to go fight in a war, I don't care what your job is, administration, your communication. If they need a body count to set up their numbers, because it's all about how many people die in the war, they'll send your ass. The same thing with football. If I need you to get traded and to better my numbers and lower my cap and lower this and lower that, I'm going to get rid of you.
All right. What's up, B Dunk? How you doing? I'm going to play this a little bit, and we'll stop it shortly.
Stop it.
We're just not going to comment as we move forward on negotiations
with George Pickens
on where that stands or anything like that.
Do you have any idea when he will show up? Or
answered your question.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
What do you think of that alternative to the struggling
I think, the proper things have been said. And, at this point, I really don't have anything to add. And out of respect, for the process and the ongoing negotiations, I really don't have any further comments.
That is hilarious.
Well, listen, you know how that goes, Mo.
Yeah, I mean, you always have respect for anything, anybody presents. But I think at the end of the day, I don't think there was a lot of support for it.
Now they're talking about rules about 5 years out.
At the end of the day, just going that far out, 5 years out, we just thought that was, as a committee, we thought that was, pushing the envelope.
No, it's not. The NFL, NBA is basically
and it sucks. And it sucks.
Yeah. It's a little overkill.
It messes you up in the long run.
But here's my problem with Stephen A. Jones. You have a duty from the fans. I ain't a Cowboy fan. I don't even
Yeah,
like the
you are.
Cowboys.
Yeah, you are. Look at you. You love it.
Okay, let's be keep it a buck here. He is getting an attitude because reporters are asking him questions about certain things about Pickens, and he getting an attitude. Wait a minute. It's the fans that go to these games and buy all your Cowboy stuff, and you get an attitude?
Yeah, here's the deal, though. I actually like it because they don't know how to shut their mouth. I actually appreciate, listen, I know people hate this, but people want to hear from Jerry and Steven regarding the Cowboys, especially when you're coming off of back-to-back 7-win seasons with a $60 million quarterback, all this talent on the offensive side of the ball. Now you're starting to get some on the defense. You're still a distance away from the Eagles.
Way away.
No, we busted your ass, so you better worry about.
We'll see this year.
Yeah, who you got? Skinny Jalen?
You can talk about this
he
man
better
all
be
day.
like Fat Burger or something. Eating some burgers.
Boy, this is gonna be epic.
It is. We're gonna smack you around twice this year.
I'm just saying this. Y'all thought I talk bad about Chuck Norris. You had no idea what's going to happen.
Don't start with Chuck. Please don't start with Chuck.
Browns.
I'm just saying. Y'all had no idea what's getting to. I'm just going to enjoy the ride. The ride.
Yeah, Jimbo says Browns took back their request for a rule change on 5-year out draft picks yesterday. It's a non-issue now. Yeah, Jimbo, I hate that rule. I think it stinks. I don't like trading that far out. That's why the NBA is horrible. Okay, you end up trading picks 5, 6, 7 years down the road for what? And then you end up in a situation where the Sixers are horrible and they may not have a first round pick because
that rule was never gonna get passed. It came from the Browns.
What's up, Chuck?
Nobody respects. There's 2 teams in the league. A lot of all the owners don't respect. They don't respect the Browns owner. They don't, and they definitely don't respect the Jaguars owner.
What's up?
Well, the Browns did it to themselves with that contract.
Everything's on the menu. He says yes to everything. He says so. Those are 2 owners: the Cleveland Browns, the Jaguars, and the Cincinnati Bengals owners.
That's why it's
nobody
up,
and no other owners don't even respect them. Jerry has lost, and Stephen knows it, has lost. He doesn't have the power he once had, because he doesn't have the backing that he once had in the NFL. He can't get things done like he used to do, where people actually feared him. Nobody fears Jerry anymore.
Players want a long-term deal. We've had.
All right, here's him talking about the players wanting a long-term deal. Again, I think they actually get a deal with George Pickens, but I know I'm in the minority.
I mean, I respect it. I respect that everybody would like to have a long-term deal. Obviously, teams around the league use it. Teams around the league, players around
What's
the
up,
league
Michael
have played
Donna?
under a tag. As you said, it's a lot of money. It's certainly, but at the same time, I also understand why players want a long-term deal. We've had a lot of players here in Dallas that have, including our quarterback, who's the most valuable guy to the franchise, has played under a tag. So we certainly understand it and respect it.
What would they do if the tag went away, though?
Part of part of putting a team together.
I mean, let's just talk about that for a second. What would they do if the franchise tag disappeared? Dallas uses it more than any team that I could, that I know of.
Yeah. In fact, you have 2 of them now.
Well, I don't even think there are a lot of teams wants to use it. I don't think only a few teams does it because it serves no purpose. Because I think it's going to bite the Cowboys in the ass because Pickens ain't going to go out there and play hard because he got a tag. He pissed.
I'm saying, going forward, if there's no tag in place, how would Dallas do their negotiating? They don't have that deadlines, make deals, play on a 1-year deal, take less. That in the next collective bargaining agreement, the franchise tag might go away. I hope it does.
It should go away.
I hope it does.
Go away. And I hope the players strike and say, fuck this 18-game schedule because that's crazy.
I love
Everybody
the
keeps
18
talking
game
about
schedule.
everybody keeps talking about you get 2 weeks off. You have two. That's bullshit. First of all, you
What's
play
up,
on
Philly
Sunday,
D?
turn around, play on Thursday. That ain't no time to recover from playing a game.
Well,
And
that's
these
a
dumb
different
folks
story.
who
That has
believe
nothing to
that,
do
that's
with
stupid.
18 games. That just has to do with the NFL wanting to be on TV almost every night of the week. I hate Thursday night football games, but it ain't
You
going
too.
away. It ain't going away.
I know.
And,
They talk about playing on Tuesday and
well,
Wednesday night.
I'm a UFC fan, or I'm a mixed martial arts fan. So there's a big deal now with the UFC and their pay scale, right? At least in the NFL, at least in Major League Baseball, the players get a percentage of the overall. It's almost. I want to say it's 48%.
What about the merchandising?
I want to say it's 48% of all monies.
I think that's the biggest lie.
But let me
that's
just
out there.
finish my thought. This isn't. You can go. Let me finish, please. My thought. They are getting. They have a lot better deal in the NFL and MLB, even though that's getting ready to strike, than like the UFC. So the players do get a lot of. I don't think there should be a salary cap. The only reason why there's a salary cap, Momo, is because of what? You
Jerry.
tell me. No, not Jerry. Why is there a salary cap, Momo?
I have no idea. I never realized.
So
Okay.
teams can't overload
Exactly. It's the
and
New York
be
Giants.
so dominant
I mean,
like
the New York
the
Yankees.
or
It's the Cincinnati Bengals.
Dodgers.
Yeah, the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the baseball salary cap is ridiculous because there should be no luxury tax. Either have a hard cap or have no cap at all. Well, you get your first tier, the NBA of the luxury, you got to pay more taxes. No, hard cap or no cap. So, no, it's
Agree,
teams
Drew.
like Cincinnati and Arizona, teams who have a bull crap stadium deal, who don't want to play with the big boys, right? And I'm not saying I'm anti-cap, but what I'm saying is the reason why we have a cap is because of those teams. If I was Dallas, Momo, Carolina actually is the most expensive seat in the. If you want to go to a game, I looked it up. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers. Momo lives there. Why? I don't know. Why is Carolina so expensive?
I think. Okay, here's the reason why. I can tell you the reason why. It's the city they live in. Charlotte is has been an upcoming city for so many years, and everything in that area is overpriced.
It's crazy.
Price. It's overpricing.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
What's
the
up,
homes.
Frank? How you doing?
The homes to business to just getting everything about Charlotte is overpriced.
I mean,
that's the reason.
It's crazy. I was going to go to a Cowboy, a Carolina game, and the tickets were double in Carolina what they were in it. It's like, you got to be kidding me. It was crazy.
What's your tax rate there?
Say what?
What's your tax rate there?
Awesome, bro. That's great, Philly.
The taxes here ain't not as bad as some places.
It buys happiness, brother. Definitely.
I was just wondering what your GP.
No, I live in
still spending $120 in free seats and parking. Yes, exactly.
I live in a college town, Chris.
Okay.
And ECU, East Carolina University.
Yeah. The Pirates.
That's crazy though, man, to spend that much.
You're a pirate.
Double something.
Yeah, I'm a pirate.
Gather to me, lads. Gather to me. So as we listen to Stephen Jones, Walker Wade, how you doing, brother? What do you think about what would happen to Dallas if they took the franchise tag away? What's up, Clay Wise? How you doing, brother?
Well,
Bruce,
took the franchise tag away.
Would you be happy with that?
I mean, yeah, I'd be okay with it. They would use the franchise tag for a long time. Cowboys use it probably more than a lot of
That's
teams.
what I mean.
But,
how would Dallas be able to do business without the franchise tag?
They would have to be forced to do business.
Yeah, exactly.
and even if there was no salary cap, I would really question how much money these dudes would be willing to spend, Steven and Jerry, on getting guys. I really would question that, even if there was no salary cap.
Keeping guys. Just remember,
I don't know if
they
you
don't
guys
like to spend. They start to act like the Cincinnati Bengals used to be.
I don't know that you guys saw the beginning. Wade, I wanted your thoughts. Dallas has officially reached out to Miami.
Oh yeah. I saw Mike Fisher talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact. Now they've
again,
reached
that's
out
a
for that
that's a
linebacker.
glaring need, Wade.
They're not getting rid of him. They're not getting rid of Brooks.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think they are.
they
I think
will.
they are.
They're dump
I know.
firing and
Here's the
everything.
reason
They're
why
just
I
trying
feel.
to they're just trying to drive the price.
No, Holly,
Momo.
no, they're not. So if you
So they're
try,
gonna get rid of everybody but
if
this
you
guy.
try and have a fire sale and you try to
Hold up.
retool and redo and get rid of all these players, you definitely need players on the team that's solid players. You need at least 3 or 4 solid players on your team. He's one of the solid veterans on the team. You have to keep solid players on your team. You just can't just dump and have a bunch of rookies and a bunch of scrubs on your team. You need somebody, a voice in the locker room. So I believe they are going to renegotiate and redo his contract. You just don't. You just can't just get rid of all your good players and then have a bunch of scrubs. You're bound to have a horrible season, and then there'll be another version of tanking.
Momo coming to a town near you.
Tickets on sale.
Tickets on
Call
sale.
your local.
Call your local ticket master.
Hey,
Momo,
Here it is.
he's 28. By the time they get done rebuilding and retooling that team, he'll be like already 31, 32 years old.
31.
They need to find a quarterback. They'll be look, they don't find a quarterback, they're gonna suck for a while, I'll tell you that. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
Michael
Wade,
Dan is
what I'm gonna
right.
do for you. I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna do your solid.
Go ahead, do a
Wade.
solid.
I'm gonna do your solid way.
Go
I'm gonna
on,
go and
Mo.
come down and where you live at.
I'm bringing the
and
ball.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna have
ride
a-
shotgun with you. We could go there and chill and I'll talk to you
Sturdy's
after
calling
that.
him Nostradamus.
I know it's fucking. That's the
Dirty
dumbass.
Sanchez.
So would you like that way?
Nostradamus.
Because I'll talk your ass off
What?
while you make your deliveries.
Momo, I'm gonna bring the ball, man. We can run. I'm gonna have you run some routes, like in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, I probably could do better than CD.
we're gonna run some routes. Just don't. Oh man, that's. I
My
may
fat
actually
ass
bring
probably
the ball.
Somebody
Ball
clip
trip.
that and send it to CD.
Look who we got! Finally, we got Joe Tranchina. Wow, this is
I'd love to see
this is
that.
early for him, so that's why. Thanks, Joe, from Italy, brother. We like having you around, man. What's up, Cowboy Nation? You gotta you hop in the Zoom call, man.
That was funny how Mark said. He was telling the story that you get one chance. You get one chance to enter his stream yesterday, talking about if I come over here and be an ass. And he go, Mark talks more than me, so I don't know what he's talking
What's up,
about.
Flip? We all talk. It's a YouTube thing. I know Phil. He just lets me go sometimes. I
No,
can't
yeah,
help
no,
it.
yeah.
Me and Mark, we don't do a lot together because we both like to talk. So it's kind of
Yeah.
we'll be arguing. We'll be kind of talking over each other. Hey Jeff,
Yeah.
Lee, how you doing?
I just
You like to talk too. You like to rant.
Morning, Jeff.
So I've been walking a lot, so I know because it's a lot of standing, and that's a lot of time. A lot of
Yeah.
people. It's a
Yeah.
lot of standing.
Yeah. Hopefully, we had a good spot in Detroit. Now, again, Momo, how this works is, you know, we have to get there and get the lay of the land of where we got lucky in Kansas City, but we had to stand. Now, in Detroit, everybody was cold, but we got to sit down. They had a picnic table area with like 100-foot screen, literally like 10 yards and right in front of us of the draft. The draft is literally, we're in a bubble. Everybody has to understand this will be different. This will be more like Kansas City, Wade, where it'll be a big open area, but it's cordoned off. And the security to get into these, anything NFL is ridiculous. It's huge. So I think you'll have a good time, Momo, but it's the draft. It's about being around. You'll see all the the teams. They have a draft experience. They have a big field or a big area where they have different things going on that you could participate. Nothing really costs money. except if you want to eat or you want to buy their signed merchandise. They have tents and stuff. But yeah, it's actually a good time.
Yeah. I'm planning on spending some money.
It's actually a good time. So just stay out of the Hugo Boss tent. I know they have a Hugo Boss tent that they sell NFL merchandise. It's like ridiculous.
Nah, I ain't going there. I told somebody I buy them authentic Giants hat.
There you go. Well, see, my thing is you can get that anywhere though.
Yeah.
So they have nothing at the draft. That's the only thing that is frustrating. They have nothing at the draft that's draft only, except you can get T-shirts with the draft logo, but you can literally get them on NFL.com.
Because I just seen them just put the draft hats out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them this year. But anyway, as we sit here,
I didn't like the draft hats I seen.
Yeah, I didn't think they were that. They have just a little draft logo at the top of it. There really wasn't much.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah, I bought in the last few, but I don't think I'm going to bother with
and
this
then
year.
if I do order it, it's probably not going to be here in time.
Yeah, it will be. We got a good 3 weeks. It should be, but who knows? Maybe not. But anyway, Mr. Glock, is the draft free to watch? I believe there's no fee. I'm going to actually send out in the group text the app that you guys need to download and sign up to. It's the let's see what it is here, NFL One Pass app. So
what is that for?
You have to sign in. You use that, and it has all the I have to register back in. I don't understand. But NFL One Pass gives you exclusive access to all the exciting NFL events happening throughout the year. Use the app to participate in games and activities around each NFL event. So when we get there, there'll be stuff going on in the app that you can refer to, so.
Oh, yeah. Just do that. And,
I'll send it. Mark had sent it once, but I'll when I'm done here, I'll send it.
Hey, Holly, before I let him go, I know he got some other things he got to say. I just want to say this quick thing. So, a friend of mine told me last night that, Mo, they might call you. You might be handpicked to go up there and doing one of the rounds, go up there and say a person.
They do that on day 3. I'll be in a car headed home. But yeah, man, go ahead and say, just don't F up. With the 216th pick in the 2026 NFL draft, the Washington Commandos select
kicker.
Just don't butcher.
If I go up there,
if you say Cleb Downs, you out.
Hate the Cowboys. I will say something nasty about the Cowboys. Say go Washington.
They'll mute the mic and arrest you. What are you talking about? Anyway, Texas Poker with the super chat. Ask Wade why he runs his mouth so much about the Cowboys. I believe I heard Game Time Brian say Wade wasn't alive for any ring, so he's the only knows losing and failure. Wow, Texas Poker.
Is he a Cowboy fan at Texas Poker?
I don't think so. Well, here, I have something for you. Since Wade is at work, Texas Poker, I will ask him when he comes back, but here you go, brother. I'm going to show you a couple.
I'm here. I'm in the lot right now.
Here. I'm going to. Here you go. I'm going to. I'm going to play this. So you drink it in, Texas Poker.
Listen to me. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't care about getting someone early. Do you want to know why? Because Jesus is going to come back in 2026 is the last year of Earth. So I don't care about next year, bruh. Get what you need. Listen, I'm trying to win a Super Bowl right now. I don't care about no salary cap. I don't care about no.
That's where the fuck you lost me to. Goddamn. Now you know biblical fucking goddamn prophecy.
God,
Jesus is coming back and shit. Shut the fuck up already.
Listen to me, bro. Would you calm down? It's everything that I'm speaking.
God fucking damn.
You gotta stop.
Not only this guy saying DeMarcus Ware it didn't take over games. Now he's saying Jesus is coming back next year. God fucking damn.
Everything that I'm speaking, I'm speaking metaphorically, bro. What I'm trying to stress is everybody's gonna look. Yeah, everybody.
I'm gonna
Nobody
go
will
out on
buy
a
it.
limb here. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Nobody's gonna buy it.
Jesus better not come back before the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Man, you know
Tell you that
what,
right
man?
now.
We all will be.
Bump that bitch. I told her
Hey,
4 million
hey,
dollars.
that's the soundbite of the night. That's the soundbite of the night.
Wade's
Absolutely.
The soundbite of the night. He said, Jesus Christ better not come back.
I'll sell that fucking bitch for $1 million.
That was good.
He said, Jesus Christ better
We
not come
all
back.
agree with that, can't we?
Hey, but guys, hey, listen. We'll argue until we read in the face.
Yeah, let's not talk about Micah because he's got a busted up. Hold on. Let's quit talking about Micah because the bum has a busted up ACL. We won that trade. Fuck him. That's all I gotta say.
There you go. So that's all you need to know about Wade. He's very passionate and very knowledgeable. I would say that not many, even me, would want to go up against knowledge regarding Dallas. He just wants to see his team win, man. Again, right, Wade? Yeah, Wade's working. So there you go. I know, D'Angelo. I screen recorded that the other night. This is what happens, right? We had Terrence Parsons on.
Where's he at these days?
Joe Tranchino, West Coast Cowboys said DeMarcus.
I heard it.
The West Coast Cowboys
Classic.
says that DeMarcus was not a impact player. He obviously either didn't see it or was looking at a page of numbers. He is a Hall of Famer, brother. I mean, again,
Marcus who?
DeMarcus Ware.
Okay.
Remember DeMarcus Ware played in the 3-4 defense, everybody? He played in a 3-4 defense where he was expected to drop into coverage a lot. He's got, I believe he has multiple interceptions for an edge rusher. He has.
He's athletic for sure.
Excuse me? I didn't hear what you said.
I said he was definitely athletic for sure.
Again, I just don't like comparisons. It's like, when Micah comes in, we're comparing him to Lawrence Taylor,
No, I really felt like he was out of place. I don't think Michael should ever. I think personally, he's a linebacker, and he never.
I just don't understand why we just can't enjoy a player, but we feel the need to put down a player by comparing him to another player who's played
No, we shouldn't do
a
that.
handful of games, right?
Yeah.
Stop. What made Emmett great was the fact that he stayed healthy for his whole career with the Cowboys. Now, he played through injury.
But injury. Well, I would say about Emmitt Smith. I'm sorry to interrupt. The thing about Emmitt Smith was unique, and I'm not kissing nobody's ass. It's just a fact. He learned how not to get hit. He's like a stunt man, learning how to fall when he got tackled, get hit back in those days. They hit you hard.
Right,
so he learned how to not get hit.
His center of gravity was just badass. Though.
Who, Emmett?
When you watch,
when you watch how his
special?
Yeah, exactly. What made
and
Emmett
the determination
special?
with it?
He always fell forward. You couldn't get a good hit on him, right?
Right.
Fans know full well, and they'll say, "Well, it's the Great Wall of Dallas." Oh, you mean, the offensive line were only one Hall of Famer, and he came in at the tail end of Emmett's career was Larry Allen. Eric Williams is not a Hall of Famer. It was coaching. There was a lot of guys.
It's how the offensive line was slanted or moved a certain way or blocked a certain way so he could get those creases like that. Because most back in those days, all a running back really needs a crease.
True, but just look at what he does beyond.
Yes, of course.
The line is what I'm
care
saying.
less. Chris, I could care less that he's a rushing king. That doesn't. I don't flex on that because I did love.
Oh, either.
I did.
But he just had a way about
Jim
him.
Brown.
The truth is, I thought Barry was better, but still.
I love Barry. I love OJ. I know OJ was bad off the field, but I'm talking about like as a football player.
Oh, you there?
Yes, we're here, brother.
Texas Poker talking shit about me?
He's finally able to talk. What's up, Tim Panel? How are you? God bless, brother.
That super chat. Was he a Eagles fan?
I think he's an Eagle fan. But
No, he's a Cowboy fan. He got to be.
No.
It's got to be an Eagles fan.
Texas Poker is an Eagle fan living in
In Texas?
Yes.
Playing poker?
He's playing poker, strip poker. What's up, Stacy Flowers? What's up, brother?
Seen the Cowboys beat the shit out of the Eagles plenty of times.
It's been a while. Well, no, we beat them, but it's not in a meaningful game. It's been a while since the Dancing Donovan. Remember in the Miller Lite bar?
You're right, Texas poker. Never have seen a Super Bowl. You're right, Texas poker.
That's all they want to hear. They want to hear
You're right.
Wade hurting and bleeding out.
I'm conceding. I have never seen a Super Bowl. What do y'all want from me?
They want to see Wade.
You like seeing me in pain or what?
This is what I love. This is what I love. And there's nothing against Micah, but every time I hear this, I almost can't contain myself.
We'll argue until we read in the face.
Yeah, let's not talk about Micah because he's got a busted up. Hold on. Let's quit talking about Micah because the bum has a busted up ACL. We won that trade. Fuck him. That's all I gotta say.
I think I personally,
That's gold, everybody. That's
I
gold.
personally, no, ain't game time. I personally thought Mike hurt his career by having.
He's a Niners fan.
No.
Oh hell no.
No, because when you do your podcast, you leave and you taking the time out.
He did,
learning how to play football, learning how to tackle, learn how to stop the run, learning how defensively how to be in certain stances. He hurt himself by having that little podcast up there, and it didn't look good. I don't think no football player should be doing that during the course of a season.
Situation with the kickoff over the
that goes for baseball and basketball during the season. You should not have a little thing when you sitting down there. I get it. They're gonna give you a contract. You're making big money, but your job, I pay you all this money
at
to
the
play
end of the day, when you don't win games,
not sit there have a conversation
that speaks to
about
everything.
Dave Thomas, they actually dominated each other.
Eric Williams was great.
He was, but man, Reggie White, they both dominated each other.
Reggie White was
watching them.
One of the best ever. Okay, should have never left Philly, and that's a different story. I'm not here to go down that road, but Reggie was a great football player, But this just goes to show you. We were talking about how, and like when we started out the video today, we were talking about players and their longevity, and sometimes their off the field issues affect their on the field. He had gotten into a bad car wreck, was never the same, or else he may have went down as the best Dallas offensive tackle ever. Eric Williams, born just outside of Philly, so go figure. It's just crazy, but scouting matters and getting lucky and all that. Larry Allen came in at the tail end of Emmett's run. He did. And rest in peace, Larry. He's the lone guy from that offensive line who is in the Hall of Fame. Mark Tuinei, we talked about it. Mark Tuinei was a converted defensive tackle, edge rusher, who went to left tackle. That doesn't happen. That's coaching. That's Tony Wise. That was him.
Rest in peace too to him.
Yeah. Mark Tuinei's passed away. Nate Newton, Momo's team couldn't figure out how to use Nate and cut him. Momo and Joe Gibbs, they screwed the pooch on that. And then we come and we coach him up, and we run the ball right down Momo's throat. I loved it, right, with Nate Newton. Now, he did decide to load up his vehicle with a bunch of dope, and he was in jail for a few years. Right? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe
what he had hundreds of pounds of marijuana.
He had hundreds of pounds of marijuana inside the whatever truck he was at. But he was just pardoned.
To a baking party.
He was just pardoned, I thought.
John truck that was made out of marijuana. I ain't know.
Yeah. He could.
Are you talking about Up in Smoke?
Yeah. He could. I think he could leave the country. Finally, he was just pardoned. But the point is, Nate Newton was a great ball player, but he was cut from an NFL team, and he ended up luckily becoming with a team with a great offensive line coach. And this is where we talk about the Eagles. It'll be interesting to see how they move from a different scheme. This is all interesting stuff here. We're not saying it can't happen, but Stoutland is a beast. So we'll see. Now, some say he's still within the organization for now. We'll see. Maybe.
I'll have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Just ask.
Okay. If y'all could get Richardson for, let's say, trade 2 years from now, trade a 5th round pick for Richardson, would y'all take it? Would y'all make that trade?
For who?
The
Are you talking about
quarterback.
Yeah, no, I don't want him.
No.
I'm not all he. So I believe all he needs is to be coached up or go out somewhere else because right now he's not
Well,
going.
he's not in Indianapolis. Didn't he get moved?
No, he didn't. They said they up for. He's still on the contract.
I thought they traded him. No,
No,
okay.
they didn't trade.
Yeah,
They said they're
Vinny
looking
says
for
Gale
trade
Sayers.
offers.
Yes.
They're looking for trade offers because they don't want him. Ever since he tapped out, they have not been. They not
Okay,
been.
thanks, Drew.
What Drew say?
No, he goes. Statler says he hasn't been given any roles as of now with the Eagles. Yeah. Joe Tranchina said, "Would you rather sign Aubrey or get second round pick for him?" Joe, I think he's not going anywhere. I would
Just pay the man $15 million to be done with.
No. Again, I don't know. He's getting some bad advice. Again, Dallas is making him the highest paid. I don't care if it's by $1. He's not the best kicker in the league now, everybody. I will argue this. He's not the best statistically now. So why are we paying? Just because? No. You want to be here? You're from here?
That was the problem.
He's
Yeah,
not
isn't
the
there
best.
another kicker that's
he's-
who is it?
maybe
That's
he's
been
the
kicking
best.
70-yarders?
Yeah, maybe he's the best over 50 yards. I get it, his percentage. But as I talk to Rob and the people, sometimes I think that's a crutch. Your offense relies, we're already in field goal range, so now let's maybe dial it back, right?
Yeah, they do that. Cowboys did that a lot the last couple of years with him. They was
You
in
won
position.
7 games with him. Okay, now maybe he won 2 guys. I love Brandon Aubrey. I love Butter, but
but that's
I'm
what
not
y'all
paying
did.
him $8-9 million. Forget it, bro.
Yeah,
Know your role.
get across the 35-yard line, the 38-yard line of the opponent's team, and then y'all go and get
Arturo,
conservative.
I agree. Give Aubrey his money. If not, for him, Dallas loses 3 of those 7 games. Again, that's fine. We get a better draft pick, Drew. I hear you. I'm not paying it. Dallas offered him the most out of anybody, Drew. Okay? More than, actually, your guy is ranked number 3. How you feeling about that contract? I want to say, I guess we could stop this Stephen Jones interview. He's boring. Let's see. Top paid kickers.
So I would like for somebody to interview me at the draft. Maybe one of these big time.
You're going to be interviewed by us. You're going to be interviewed big time.
Okay.
You're going to be interviewed and.
Yeah, I'm doing my research
You
now.
better, because we're going to light you up. Right now, we got Kai Fairbairn is making 6.5. Okay. 13 million for 2 years. I don't know how that's the a total contract of value. Let me share my screen here. Harrison Butker is 6.4 right now. 25.6 million in total value over 4 years. Right now, Brandon Aubrey is sitting number 3, 5.77 million. So let's everybody say a prayer that he could live off of that, as a kicker. Right now, this is before we do anything. Right now, 1 year, he's on the second round tender. Eagles, Jake Elliott, 5.67. 17 million for 3 years. Again.
What about the Jacksonville kicker? Is he the one that kicked 70 yards?
But I'm saying Jake Elliott, who I know did not have a great year last year. He's up there too. Pay him his money. Give him a raise, right, Drew? Cameron Dicker the kicker, 5.5. Graham Gano, 5.5.
Graham Gano's still playing. Oh, yeah, I guess he is.
How about
who do you want? Yeah, no. Look, I just have the top 10, so that's all I need.
I'm just saying.
Should have just kept Nick Folk. Didn't we draft him like in 07?
He's 40 now, but
we had Nick Folk and we had.
He'd have been our damn kicker
Aubrey's
the last
not
20
going
years.
anywhere, everybody. But I'm just saying, you see what the best is making. Dallas offered him over 7.
He doesn't want 7.
Take the deal. Well, then he ain't gonna be here after this year. And I don't see anybody offering him a deal right now. They have until July. Somebody help me out.
Ain't nobody gonna give the Cowboys no second.
I take that deal if I was Brandon, man.
Hold up.
7.5.
They ain't giving Cowboys.
That's $1 million more than everybody else.
They have to give up their pick. That's part of the rules.
Yes. Why would I get a second round
pick? Well, then you ain't getting the player.
What the hell?
You weren't getting the player then.
Heck yeah.
I ain't paying no 50 cents for no Coke.
Yeah, no, right.
That was from Caddyshack. I was watching it.
Yeah, old Caddyshack.
Yeah,
I didn't
remember?
like the new one, by the way. I think
Oh
it was
yeah,
hard.
no, I like the original, but I didn't care for anything after that. But it just goes to show you how far we've come when they're bitching about 50 cents for a bottle of Coke.
Yeah, I know, right?
I ain't paying no 50, and he goes, ha ha, then you don't get no Coke. Well, now we got what? I don't even buy soda too much. My wife will buy the sleeves. We'll get the sleeves, diet or whatever. But
Bag of chips, damn near $2 now.
Vinny Hagan says 7.2 APY was his offer. Jake Elliott missing everything now. Flip Shelton, I think he's a hot and cold dude. I'm not here to hammer Jake, but he's making. You saw what he's making. He's making over $5. He's $10 behind Brandon Aubrey right now.
So are y'all gonna bring in Bobby Wagner?
Bobby Wagner, I did hear news on that, everybody. I don't expect Bobby back. He might come back to the Commandos. The door is open for you guys to bring in Bobby Wagner. Again, he's a tackling
Is he
machine.
talking about retiring or?
No,
No.
he's playing.
Oh.
As of now, he's probably going to rejoin. But like most teams, everybody is going into the draft, and then they're going to come out of the draft, and then there's going to be a lot of business being had for good players after the draft. We talked about it.
June 1st. After June 1st, there'll be a lot of cuts, and you will see your linebackers will be available for all teams.
Philly D wants the Eagles to move on from Elliott. I don't know. Right now, it's 17 for 3 years. I don't know. I'd have to open up over the cap. We could talk about that. That's fine.
Kenneth Murray will
I agree with
emerge as the
Let
best
me pull
player
up
for
over
the
the
Dallas
cap.
Cowboys to re-sign. Kenneth Murray going back to the Cowboys. Trust me on
Yeah,
this.
no, he ain't.
No, he
Eagles
ain't
Drew
coming
Tommy T. Let me get Tommy T first. Bobby wants to break the record for tackles. Yeah, I think he will. Game time. Why is Jake making so much money? I don't think it has anything to do with Super Bowls. Jake Elliott, like the kicker.
Is that the kicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Didn't he miss
Well,
a lot of
I would agree with
important
you. Winning
field goals last
like
season?
elevates everybody's
extra points.
salary, but he's not worth the money.
Couple of years.
He has missed a lot of extra
You
points.
have to know when to fight about something and not. If you're going to fight about Elliott, then that's great, but it's just not. He's not a very good kicker right now.
Diamond doesn't.
Hey, Drew.
He's just not a very good kicker right now. And Eagles, I don't know. Let me look at it here. Jake Elliott. Okay, so actually, this is where Jake Elliott sits here, everybody. Jake Elliott, guaranteed salary for Jake is 1.3. His cap number is 4.6. His dead money is 11.4, but you would save 6.8. So I don't think they're getting rid of him. If they post June 1 him, it's 4.6 still. So they're coming near the end of it. So they might be near the end of Jake's run in Philly. Dead money 4.60. So it really doesn't matter, everybody. I would say it makes no sense to do a pre-June 1 just based on, yes, the dead money will be 11.4. You'll save 6.8, but then that's over $5 million or just about. So you're just better off making it a post-June 1. I think he's not going anywhere. I don't think Eagles have a problem. I think he'll play on the final year, and then they'll go from there. It's not a killer of a deal.
So your running back room last year, in the season, y'all decided, hey, we're gonna have these running backs put Blue in the game.
Jaden Blue looked good at the end of the year, didn't he?
Yeah, but when teams are saying, "Hey, we don't care no more,"
Okay, well,
we don't care. It was like the season was over with. But
It
I'm
was over
asking
with.
you, when he played that last game,
Right.
yes. Okay, so I mean, I don't. Well, anyway, I'm asking you: do you believe that he will have a bigger role this coming year?
I don't know that for sure. I'd be lying if I said I did. I would hope that we're going to know right away, everybody. We're going to know right away.
Maybe he can learn. Maybe he's learning how to block or chip.
I I don't know what it was. I could sit there
I think
again.
it was that because he missed two.
You may
He
be
missed
right,
sides.
but I'm just telling you, I don't have that answer for you. Looking at running backs in the draft, obviously, it's funny. Notre Dame has the top two guys. Everybody,
Right.
they got Jeremiah Love, who's most likely going top 5, and then Jadarian Price. It's who's 56. It's pretty incredible.
Now,
They have the top 2, but
I'm
there's a guy
afraid.
here. There's a guy I like. Everybody, right here, Emmett Johnson. Come on, give me another Emmett. 5'11", 200 pounds out of Nebraska. I love this kid. I would be willing to use one of my 5th round draft picks for him. Again, that's just me. That's just me.
I'm afraid to say this, but
I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna grab some water. Keep talking.
I believe that the Washington football team is going to get a wide receiver. That's going to help the Cowboys later down the draft.
Why you guys getting a wide receiver?
Yeah. And I think it's between those two top wide receivers, Lemon and I forgot the other guy's name. Yeah. And that will help the Cowboys cause because right now, I don't know with San Francisco, we don't know what's going on with Ayuk or whatever. He wants to come, stuff like that. Because he does come, he's getting a 1-year deal. He's not going to get no 2-year deal, 3-year deal. Because you just gave up $30 million and drove by and say after or 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arturo, I don't think you want me drinking vodka. Says he's got a bottle of vodka with my name on it.
Now, what she going to puke all over your house now?
Oh, Lord. Well, you don't want me. That's why I gave up on the hard liquor, and I haven't been drinking at all. I get too silly.
But Wade, Wade goes to
No, I'm good. I'm good when I drink beer. But I stay away from tequila.
Tequila. Oh, you not?
Yeah, because the Indian Mexican comes out in me.
So brown liquor. So you're not a brown.
I start wanting to pull out the tomahawk and start scalping people.
Oh Lord! So you're not a brown liquor person.
No, I like whiskey.
I always knew when my former brother-in-law drank tequila, he sweated so much when he would drink it. I don't know why he didn't with other liquors, but he did with that.
So I was told in Texas that in a restaurant, a known little restaurant, not Chili's, Applebee's, they have an alcoholic drink that you can buy at the. I think that's the only Chili's I ever heard Applebee's that have that drink in Texas.
Which drink is that?
It's a drink that has some type of marijuana. What you call marijuana? The stuff that makes you high.
Little THC.
Little THC.
Yeah.
I'll be bringing some for Phil. He can't get it on a plane, but I could drive with it. Not for me.
Okay.
I don't partake. No.
Me neither. I don't partake.
I'm playing there, Mel. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Like we got one of those damn old Wawas that just closed up. Like we had this. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Wawas, the convenience store.
They just opened a bunch of green in my area.
Yeah, we had the old ones. We had the old ones, the real small ones, and it just closed up a couple of years ago at the end of the block, at the end of the road here, like a quarter mile down the road. And now that instead of putting a smaller convenience store, because now there's no more Wawa there. Now it's a damn dispensary. I'm like, really? So we got dispensary.
Is it Wawa? Is Wawa's like Buc-ee's or is that?
Yeah, it's different? Smaller, but Wawa's is like.
But they got good food there.
Like Royal Farms.
Like food?
Yeah, like Royal Farms. They have good sandwiches and they have a lot of good food behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get confused. Oh, that's gasoline food. No, they have upgraded with this so-called gasoline food because it's better. I mean, it's basically eating fast food places like McDonald's and Burger King. It's the same thing.
Yeah. My son, he's literally As much Wawa as he gets, he should own stock
Yeah.
in it.
Should they get a whole big ass kitchen in
Yeah.
World Farms?
Yeah.
World Farms got
Rofo. I don't care for the chicken, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know why this world famous chicken came about because it's not famous to me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Rofo chicken.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you guys want to start some mock drafts a little bit? I mean,
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. I know how much you. Yeah, well, Joe says, yes, I love Wawa. I miss it now that I moved it to Italy. Yeah, my wife's aunt is getting ready to move to Portugal, Joe. Her aunt and her uncle are moving to Portugal. So, I don't know. People are leaving. B, are you a Laker? Vinny, of course. Of course. I've been here my whole life, brother. Let's see here. Pro Football Focus. Who are we picking, everybody? Are we you know what? Let's
Yeah. Hey, Holly, I don't have to talk to you later, by the way. When I message you and you message me back, I don't have to. It's a reason why I say that.
Oh, I know. I know.
let's see. Why we'll go Giants. We'll go Jesse. We'll do Jesse's for him. Okay. Here we go, everybody. We're going in. We're going in.
The person who never talk about his Giants. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So Mendoza, Reese, Ruben Bain, David Bailey. This is like worst case scenario. So we're gonna give the Giants. Sonny Styles. We're gonna screw it, everybody. Washington Commandos. Who do you want? You got Kleb Downs, Carnell Tate, Mawangoa, Mansour Delane.
I want Downs.
Downs, good. Downs is gone.
I know exactly who you're going to pick.
Yeah. Tate went, Delane went, Fano went, Mawangoa went. Dallas is on the clock, everybody. Dallas is, there is no trades on the horizon here.
Best player available. Who is there?
Same one as usual.
Same person.
The tackle. Tyron Smith.
Two tackles and a tight end.
You got Monroe Freeling, Lemon,
another running back,
Dylan Thieneman, McCoy. That's bad. This is horrible.
Tyron Smith still there? All right.
I'm on the phone. He's gone.
Y'all getting a punter.
I'm looking to trade the
the Thienemans at the top so far.
God, there's no trade backs neither.
No, look at.
That's when you call Cleveland immediately. Garrett, we'll give you one for Garrett.
Let's see, 12 and 20, or
make the phone call to the Raiders.
12, 21. Let's see, 53.
Hey, game time. Before you get, did you hear about the NFL is trying to sign off to make Al Davis' son, who owned the team, not the minority anymore. The other guy who's there, who's a minority, make him the majority owner.
What's that?
Al Davis, Al Davis' son he's the majority owner of the team, but the NFL is doing flexing and trying to make a minority owner make him the main guy for the organization.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. All right, I traded down, so I didn't. I realized I only picked one round, so what we're gonna do is just get through this quick. Sadiq went to the Jets. McCoy went to the Lions. Lone went to the Vikings. Omar Cooper went to the Panthers. C.J. Allen went to the Bucks at 15. Dylan Thieneman went 14. Monroe Freeling's gone. Lemon. So Lemon went in our spot. Steelers went up to get Lemon. So we got 20 and 21, everybody. So, again, in this situation, Wade, are you still calling? We got Keldrick Falk, Avion Terrell. Blake Miller is there, stud tackle, 6'6", 315. I don't know. He may play guard in the league. Peter Woods. So maybe we'll do this. Maybe we would go Avion Terrell and Peter Woods. Peter Woods, bang. We'll go with a bunch of Clemson guys. Jordan Tyson. Eagles are on the clock, everybody. Birds are on the clock. There's no trades. You got Messidor there? You guys want Messidor?
Messidor Proctor.
Messidor, Falk, Blake Miller, Caden Proctor. TJ Parker's there. It's only a 1-round mock, so we'll go back. McCoy's Pro Day starts in 10 minutes. Yeah, Dave, we're going to be checking that out, brother. Thank you.
Who Pro Day again?
McCoy, he is a, I got to turn on my TV. I don't know if I could see it.
Oh, these Pro Days are so bad.
But not for this guy. This is a guy who hadn't played football in a year and a half.
No, what I'm saying that you
If
already
he
know.
can't run a 4.34, or if he can't run good, he ain't going. He could go ahead of. This is big for everybody. See,
I would say I would not do a Pro Day.
so who do the Eagles want? I'm going to pick for you. You want an edge rusher or an offensive tackle? All right. So I'm going to go with. We're going to go with. Go Blake Miller. There you go. So bingo. We're going to go with the Cowboys stuff. That way we could.
Eagles
Now Drew says
offensive
Warren.
tackle.
Well, a little late, brother. We're gonna let everybody do. We're just gonna pick for Dallas, but in the meantime, well, we got time. Let me know if it's on. Somebody let me know, Dave. Let me know if it's on TV. All right, the Pro Day, or where can I find it? I can bring it up on the live stream here.
An NFL Network, probably.
I gotta get my remote then. But let me look here. All right, so we're going to start the draft. We're only picking for Dallas, so there we go. We are on the clock here. We didn't trade up. We're going to go with the whole we're not trading up thing, since that's what the people don't seem to want to do. You got Dylan Thieneman, Monroe Freeling. The same situation is there. So let's look at the 5 trade down possibilities. Steelers at 21 is the team who's looking to get up. So let's see if we can get 21 and 53 for 12. Oh, that'll work. So we need more from that. Maybe
Sounds
85.
good to me.
Let me see. Let's try 21, 53, 76. All right. So Walker Wade Kuiper.
Wake up, Kuiper. It's your pick.
No. We traded 12.
Traded.
We traded 12. We got 21, 53, and 76.
Pretty good.
Now we're cooking with gas, right? So who do we want, right? Who do we want, everybody?
So are we picking right now?
Yes. We are on
Who's
the
on the
clock.
board?
You got Jermod McCoy. Okay. Avion Terrell. I mean, we got corners. Avion Terrell. We got edge rusher Falk. Cassius Howell. TJ Parker. Peter Woods is there. Colton. Now, there is 4 trade down possibilities. We could drop down to 26.
Who's the best player available?
It's like they're all bunched up. Let's see what we could do with.
Okay.
Let's see what we could do with 26. Let's say if we get, because we're on the clock next, 91 and 126. So see, this is crazy. So what I would do here is,
Let's get best corner. Let's get best safety. Is there a good safety?
I'm going to go 26 and 126, and next year's 2. Let's try it.
Yeah. The first safety
that's
showing
not
is
happening.
Thieneman.
So we'll go with, let's do this. Bingo. All right. So we traded 20. We got 26, 91, and 126. So right now we're sitting with a shit ton. We got 21, 26, 53, 76, 91, 92, 112, 126, 152, 177. We got to start drafting some players.
Yeah.
Okay. So best safety available right now.
Well, no, we haven't drafted yet. We could go with a corner right now.
We already got a million corners. Get a safety.
Again, it's a little early for safety. Why don't we go Peter Woods here? And
Peter Woods.
We're gonna go Peter Woods because we really love the player. Dallas is on the clock again. You got Omar Cooper sitting there. Eagles took Avion Terrell, by the way. Great pick. I would have probably taken Terrell with my pick. But
Warren's on there for safety.
yeah.
I mean,
No,
just
he's gone. Yeah,
telling
McNor
Walker.
Warren. Yeah, he went to the Chargers. So we're on the clock at 26, and we got 26 and 53. So we got Cade. We already took the interior. I like Colton Hood a lot, everybody. So I think I'm going to make an executive decision here and go with the cornerback out of Tennessee, very physical corner. Let's see who went with the Birds. Giants took Loma with 37. The Birds didn't get. Yeah, the Birds didn't pick again yet. Jacob Rodriguez is off. Golday is off. So let's see who's available, everybody. Josiah Trotter is there, everybody. Josiah, we have
linebacker from Texas.
We got 53 and 76.
Trotter.
We got 53.
Linebacker from Texas still there? Or?
Yes. You want
so
Trotter?
who do y'all like more? You like Trotter or the linebacker from Texas more?
I think you might be able to get them both. So let's take Trotter for. Well, let's do what they're going to do, right? Let's do what they're probably going to do. Linebacker. They got Anthony Hill Jr. is rated 86. So let's go Josiah Trotter now. Bingo. And we are on the clock at 76. Linebacker Anthony Hill is still there.
Oh, grab Hill.
Anthony Hill is gone. So let's just see what we've done so far. We've got Peter Woods, Colton Hood, Josiah Trotter, Anthony Hill. So we haven't addressed edge at all. Let's see who's there, if there's anybody. We haven't addressed safety yet. Let's look and see safety. Okay, we got Bud Clark is there still. Wheatley's still there. So
Bud Clark is good.
But I mean,
is that the TCU?
Yeah, but we got our picks are we got 91 and 92, so we're up back to back and 112. So I think what you do here is you just go best available. You got a guard out of Kentucky's there. We got a quarterback. We can go Garrett Nussmeier, get a young quarterback here. Malik Muhammad, Michael Trigg. I don't know about Sam Roush, this 6'5", 260. So what position do you guys want here? I think we need to go with like a tackle or something. You know?
Yeah. Either tackle or
safety.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 112 coming up, so we're going to go with 6'9", 345. No, thank you. Jesus.
Did you say 6'9"?
Yeah.
Lord. Okay.
I know. I'm going to do something weird, guys. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. And then we're up again. I'll go through the draft when it's over. Your picks. Right now, we got Peter Woods, Colton Hood, Josiah Trotter, Anthony Hill, Malik Muhammad, Michael Trigg. We got 112, 126, and 152. So we need.
I take it Rodriguez
Clark
is gone.
Yeah, Bud Clark. We're going to take the safety out of TCU. We're going to take the guard out of Iowa. I love him. And we are going to ride with, maybe I'll get a running back. Is my running back still here? Emmett still here? Let's see if Emmett's here.
Emmett 2.0.
Let's see. Is Emmett there? Emmett's gone. Somebody took Emmett. Where did Emmett go? Where did Emmett go? Emmett went earlier than I thought. So, yeah. We're not going running back this year. So, Emmett's gone, everybody. So, this is what happens when you trade too much.
Yeah.
So
No, we did get somebody on offense, right?
I don't
Or we
think so.
didn't.
Oh yeah, we got a tight end.
Okay.
I'll go wide receiver. Texas Tech, Caleb Douglas, 6'4", 205. It's probably early for him, but we're taking him. Okay, we're going.
Yeah, take him.
All right, so we got we got 3 picks left. Let's look at the tackle here. 6'6", 300 pounds tackle. Fine. Good. Gone. We're going to go with... let me see. Linebacker. Harold Perkins. Bang. All right. And then our final position will be...
They got a quality quarterback there?
At this point?
No, probably not.
Nah, I'll take Taylon Green out of Arkansas. I like his... he's erratic. Just analyzing the draft, everybody. I understand this is not realistic, but, we got Peter Woods, Colton Hood, Josiah Trotter, Anthony Hill, Malik Muhammad, Michael Trigg, Bud Clark, Bo Stevens, Caleb Douglas, Emil Wagner, Harold Perkins Jr., Taylon Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. 12 players we drafted. So, again, their grades are going to be interesting because not many people agree with their, their grades. But Wade Kuiper, you're on the clock. But anyway, we're losing people.
Wade Kuiper on the clock.
As we sit here, everybody, we're less than 3 weeks away. Wade might be going. You stay tuned on that. Eagles taking a water boy with their first-round pick, says Joe Tranchina. It's interesting. I guess we lost Mo. Mo left, huh? There he is. He's there. He's working up the wing. So, what's up, Wade? How you feeling right now? Do you want more?
Feeling good.
You want
more drafting?
You want more of Dallas actually doing something?
Yep, trade for the Miami linebacker, which Mike Fisher thinks that's going to happen before the draft. We're going to get a linebacker. But I don't think that's going to stop them from drafting a linebacker.
Yeah. But all right, everybody.
Just because you got Overshown there, don't
I think
mean
I'm
going
to
to
roll. You might see me later. If you do, just use the same Zoom link like tonight. I got to go do some stuff, but just wanted to do something in the morning. We did start and talk about
off today.
Momo's off today. All right, Momo. We'll talk later. NFL Network hasn't talked about his pro day yet. Dave Thompson. Yeah, I'm gonna look. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I got to go out to. I gotta wash my car and do a few things around the house. But I'll talk to everybody later. Hit the like button on your way out. And like I said, I'll probably do something later tonight. So stay tuned. Just use the same Zoom link. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. See ya.
Bye, everybody.